Hello, everybody. Hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. I'm just a little bit disorganized. Oh, I've shifted my camera. Give me a moment. There we go. Hello, Declo. Hello, Sonic. Hello, various goons who frequent my presence. There we go. You'll have to excuse me at the very beginning. I'm going to be eating a salad. I sat down, I turned on my stream, and then it hit me. I'm like, oh my god, I haven't eaten dinner. I just didn't eat anything. I just forgot. I've been busy today. I've been doing prep for my trip. I've been working on my video. Right. And just the time where I would usually cook for myself. I was out of the house. It slipped my mind. So now I'm having a salad. It comes in a little container, so it's easy, and usually we portion this out, but today I'm just eating the rest of it. So. What's my favorite candy to get from Shoppers Drug Mart? I like Mars bars. Well, maybe. Because we have an 11 p.m. start, the fish fuckers might still be disappointed. We have to finish up some Hateno Village politics. And then I really want to crank out the rest of the Geoglyphs. Because again, any story beats I want to get through fast, because it reduces the chances that I can get spoiled on something. Like, if I catch a glimpse of the boss at the end of the Zora's Domain quest line, then I don't really care that much. If I catch a glimpse of a meme comic that relies on story understanding, that's a problem. I don't know if Mars bars are a Canada-only thing, but they do go hard. They're so good. One of my favorite candy stories is the one, like, our local grocery store, like, if you spend enough money, you get a freebie. And one time around Halloween, the freebie was, like, 24 chocolate bars in, like, a big-ass box, a lot of diversity. It's, like, 8 Mars bars, 8 O. Henry, like, 8... I don't think it was Twix, but it was something like that. And, like, 8 boxes of Smarties. So, maybe it was 32, actually, now that I think about it. No, because there was a 6 in there somewhere. I think it was 30. 6 of something. And nobody in my household actually wanted it but me. Because my mom was doing Weight Watchers at the time, so she's like, I can't have this around. Please take it away from me. You know? I got so many Mars bars. Oh my god. That's right. Okay, so where we last left off, we were in the middle of this political intrigue in Hateno Village. We were supposed to help both the candidates. We already helped the incumbent. Now we're helping the fashionista. And she's asked us to give mushrooms to all of the townsfolk who don't support her yet. And we can tell they don't support her because they're not wearing mushroom hats. We have found 7 out of 8 of them. And we just have to find the 8th. I do want to finish the salad so it's not bothering us like the entire time. So we can just chat with each other for a little bit. I love salad. Dude, I don't know what happened to me. I've become a salad orderer at Wendy's. One of my favorite orders now is like salad with JBC instead of a combo. Well, what I have now is something I thought was really bougie until I realized it was affordable. It's like a poppy seed, like, I don't know exactly what it is. It's like a creamy poppy seed dressing. It's really good. And then behind that, I like Caesar dressing and I like Italian dressing. And I'm not a big balsamic guy. I'm not a big, like, Greek feta guy. Yeah, and you chose none of them, and I'm proud of you. I forgot about this stupid mask. Look at him. Look at Link. He looks so dumb. This is just like... This is just a deeply unserious outfit. And... No, that's a bird mask and an outfit that gives him like a bird tail, almost. Link, is something up? Do you need to tell us something about your participation in a certain internet subculture? Anything at all? No? Because, I mean, you've got friends here in chat. Just look at Zeknel. There's not too much left. I'm sorry, guys. I just, again, forgot to eat. So, that does take priority. Tomodachi Life eating animation. The entire container just shrinks and shrinks and shrinks rapidly until there's no more. Sorry, now I'm just answering a business thing. God damn. Okay. Oh, wait, but now there's... Okay, there we go. I do this thing now before my streams where I write down, like, a couple of things that I wouldn't mind talking about, and then if we're ever in a lull state, it's a good idea to pull it up. So... Today, we're going to learn how to properly look for things. We're going to use my problem-solving skills to figure out where I should look when I don't know where something is hiding or where something is lost. You know, like one of my worst skills historically, I am just so awful at, like, if my keys aren't exactly where I left them, like if they're not exactly in this one spot that I have designated for them, I lose them so consistently. And I never leave the house without them, so I have to find them, but it's just a pain in the ass. Or, like, my water bottle will randomly be in, like, the downstairs bathroom, and I can't find it. I just don't know where to check. And if it's, like, even slightly tucked away, I lose. So, spatial awareness has never been my strength. And any sort of reasonable process goes out the window when I don't know whether it's even a reasonable problem. Simon's a visiting Sheikah researcher and doesn't count, even though he's, at this point, a resident. So. We need to find people who do not support CC, and we know, at this point, the most likely people who do not support CC are the elderly and farmers. So we've already checked out, we've already found a lot of the elderly, we've already found a lot of farmers. You know, we went up to the pasture up there, we found 2 people. We went to the farms down here, we found like 2, 3, 4 people. We We found the elderly, like 2 more people, right? So that last person, who is that last person, and where are we likely to find them? I mean, checking around Zelda's house, I mean, we pretty much have to check, like, every house, right? And we have to check to see if I've missed anything, like, in the surrounding Hateno area, right? Like, I've been up to the pasture, and there's nothing there. I mean, there could be someone lurking around here. There could be somebody maybe lurking around the ancient tech lab, although I find that pretty... There is somebody around the ancient tech lab. There is somebody around the ancient tech lab! There's somebody, like, walking their dogs or something. Or, like, herding their cattle or something. Like, we saw somebody along this path. And that's still Hateno adjacent. It's adjacent enough that it matters. They're a voter. I forgot about the rural communities. How could I have done this? Dude, I'm not good at politicking. This is hard. I have to keep everybody's best interests at heart? But it's at such an awkward time of day where... It's you, right? Talk? Yeah, it is! It's this guy! That's generous of her. That's a fine-looking mushroom. Cece's mushrooms are popping everywhere around here. Makes my eyes water a bit whenever I see those flashy colors. My family and all friends my age tend to take life slower than she does. It'd be rude to turn down a generous gift. There we go! Okay, easy! Easy! I should have taken a break. I was so proud of myself last time for, like, leaving the Gleeok, and then I ended that stream by, like, running around a circle for 40 minutes in Hateno Village while dead tired and unable to think. So... Oops! And now Cece is at this side. Hello. Bring on the election. Yes. That ought to help a few of those Reed voters see the light. And I got a big hearty truffle. It's a rare mushroom worth more than most can afford. As you're on Team CC, I expect you to eat it and fire yourself up for the mayoral election coming up. She just kind of decided I'm on Team CC. I believe I remember Sophie saying not long ago that the preparations for the mayoral election were complete. So your timing's excellent. Speak to Sophie about next steps. I'm not just businessing, Declo. I'm now politicking. It's crazy. Alright, how does this work? How do I have to participate? Do I decide Hateno's future? Let's have each of our candidates for mayor say a few words. Hi, I'm Reed. I believe that the heart of our village is its pastoral culture. We built a close-knit, self-sufficient lifestyle here in Hateno, and I don't want to see us lose that. Our plan is to strengthen our community with new local specialties, starting with our brand new Hateno cheese. I am the world-renowned CC, Hyrule's premier fashion designer, but you knew that, of course. Together we can turn this backwater village into Hyrule's go-to destination for all things stylish. Vegetables don't make the world go round, it's glamour that rakes in the cash. And nobody knows glamour like me, darlings. Fashion comes and goes. Your style is trendy now, but it'll be over soon, and then where will we be? Nonsense. It's trends that shape the world, not the other way around. We were just talking about this with the Clinton dab. This is so crazy. We make such good commentary, guys. Such relevance. That's enough. Sophie. Both of you are just arguing for more of what you like, not what's best for Hateno. You can't fool me, Cece. You've loved simple, plain things forever, including the vegetables of Hateno Village. I know for a fact that you hide in the silo at night to snack on vegetables. What? Wherever did you get such a curious notion? And you, Reed, your secret's out too. I know why you've been secretly studying Cece's designs in the shed.
You think there's something there that you can use to get the youth to care about vegetable farming? Now, who went and told you that? I sabotaged them both. Yes! So you see, I can't deny any of it. It should have made me happy that you came in and livened up the village. No, Reed, it is I who should be ashamed. My childish pride would not allow me to admit the truth. The trends and style I made my name on are built on the foundation of traditional culture that our forebears worked for. Please forgive me, everyone. I'm sorry, too. Sophie, I hereby withdraw my candidacy. Cece, wait. I'd be a fool to pretend you're not the reason our village is flourishing. I don't want to deny you your due. Did I hear you say you're working on new vegetables to attract the youth of today? That sounds like a CC-worthy endeavor. There's nothing wrong with asking if you can help, you know. People of Hateno, we've come to a decision. The best way to keep Hateno Village vibrant is to work together to combine traditional culture with new ideas. What a crazy, unexpected resolution! Sophie and Clavia told me what you did on our behalf. Thanks to you, Hateno Village is thriving once more. We ought to reward such fine work, Come to Ventus Clothing. I get clothes. Do I get the hat? Do I get the hat? Do I get the hat? Your girlfriend's into reading airline disasters. Keeps remembering lubricate the jack screw. But I never dreamed you'd also been conspiring with Clavia. Still in all, we can call that election a success. Do you remember what we discussed when you first came here? Yeah, the CC hat. It's really lovely. I'm the perfect model. Yes! You, who saved not just Hateno Village, but also me and Reed. My perfect hat is unsuitable for anyone else to wear. And besides, let's not pretend it won't look absolutely dashing on you. Let's do it. I shall reinvent myself and open Ventus Clothing anew. Sophie, there's work to be done. I think she's implying that you should lubricate your jack screw. Ah, got him. I'm so funny. Zeknall, if you saw my tirade in the Discord, it feels bad to go on a losing streak after playing well. Oh, tell me about it. Remember, I was just talking about this with a friend last night. Because we were, I mean, I'm trying to figure out what to do with the remainder of the season, right? And I'm not playing Ranked League of Legends right now because I'm not quite ready to jump back into it yet. But the last time I did, I was playing just for the sake of playing because I needed games. And, well, 10-game loss streak. I'm like the lowest LP I've been in years. I'm not recovering it. Ugh, it feels awful. So I get it. So wait, now we're allowed to buy Royal Guard uniform, Hylian tunic, Hylian my old pants! It's all the clothes in the last game. I can't believe this. Oh my god. What? Hello. Notice me. Notice me. Ah. What's the good of having fashion if I can't, like, taunt people?
Hi.
You're a, yeah, the cave through Walnut Mountain. And I wrote something down here, right? Yeah, there's a treasure note here, and something there, and yeah, okay. I'm actually remembering a lot more about my recent map escapades, so. The opposite of the Emperor's new clothes. The clothes are visible, but I'm not. That would be pretty funny, actually. Let's see where we are on... So we're suddenly done with Hateno, which is great. We didn't have much left to do. There could be, like, some little things here and there, but... Okay. Let's see where we are on the Geoglyphs. So, we've got the Ganon, we've got the Sonia, we've got the Dagger, we've got the Behemoth, we've got the Tear, and next is, I should have paused instead of clicking that button. Now it's whatever that thing is, followed by the Master Sword. So there's only 2 left. There are only 2 left, which is huge. Whatever that thing is very far south. And then the Master Sword is up by Death Mountain, and we've already seen it, in fact. So that thing... I'd imagine... You know, I haven't really been in Faron Grasslands yet. I'd imagine it's close to there. So let's actually go to the Sky Labyrinth up here in Gerudo. And just see what we can find. Because if we've only got 2 Geoglyphs left, maybe we do actually get to Zora's Domain. I'm sorry to hear you lost 1,000 LP, Zeknal. That does feel, like, atrocious. I hope you weren't tilt queuing to recover it. But obviously, you know, things can just go wrong. I hope at least, like, something was valuable about it, you know? You were, yeah. Damn, tilt queuing's no good. But, you know, yeah, sometimes it is just necessary to drop. Fortunately, I didn't have to endure that in Legends of Runeterra. Like, I didn't have any significant drops. I just got some hard plateaus. So, you know, sure, I'm talking from a place where I was just kind of lucky. And haven't had as much of the emotional fallout. But, you know, if you learned what you're bad at and you have an immediate plan of attack for, like, the next step, huge! Worth losing 1,000 LP. And then rage queued until you plummeted. Yeah, that's... That'll do it. I can't actually cleanly see that geoglyph from here. It is near water. So yeah, I think I need to get over to here. Ah. Oh, I can't open again. Okay, thank you, Fairy. I didn't realize I only got 1 immediate opener. That sucked. I thought I was allowed to momentarily open my glider a second time. I mean, whatever this is, like, shrine-wise. Not difficult. Oh, somebody's claimed ownership of this crystal, haven't they? Oh, just the 2 legs. Are you a fellow horse spotter? There's nowhere better to watch the herds of wild horses go by. I love them. The one crumbled part of the mountain where the ruins fell next to a stone shrine a little ways down the hill. I found this mysterious crystal. I had a genius idea. Wouldn't it look handsome on a horse? I need that crystal. I'm not putting it on a horse. Enormous horse. I actually have the giant horse! Where's Andy? Where's Andy? Why do you need to be up here? Where did I leave him? No! Okay, that's fine. Is one and done like a sign of disrespect in the fighting game community, or are we reading too much into it, or? Oh wait, I can get this fast travel point. Well, you've got people in the FGC. You've got training partners now. Or if you don't, I heard those are important. Wait. Oh, hang on. No, that is that it? No, that's not the geoglyph. It's not glowing enough. That is actually really cool. Yes! We got it flying. I need it going further up. Oh, I thought it would be really funny to kill that guy. Nope. Nope. No thank you. League of Legends is a little too long for that. Just a smidge too long. 30 LP. No! Declo, I think you just want to watch people suffer. I'm gonna fish for like the simplest possible thing I can make. I'm gonna see if this is allowed. It kind of looks like it would work. Uh-oh. It's legal. I wish suffering didn't have to be presumed. I really wish that weren't true. Yeah, but it's League of Legends. And it's fucking League. Wait, that fits. No? Doesn't that fit? Almost. It would fit if I can get something like just... I'm not going to be able to league for like 3 days. How sad is that? Okay, hang on. Let's remove this. Take the tea. Move you. Wait, is this not slotting in, actually? I don't think it aligns horizontally. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't align horizontally, actually. It looks like it would, but it doesn't. It's triangle time. This structure sucks. What am I doing? I'm like, okay, so we're gonna make a foundation here, but then the foundation's gonna fall because the physics are weird, but then like triangles fix everything, and I've made almost the same thing I always do, and it's gonna fall to the side now. This isn't gonna work, by the way. Why? I feel like I've been practicing really well lately. like, I've not been streaming any of my League of Legends play lately. I've been practicing with my team, and I owe them the respect to not stream all of our scrims, right? And I've played some Clash. On the weekend, I played Clash on Prisma's stream, mostly because I was way too tired to do anything myself. Kind of rediscovered an old love for Alawi that I'd forgotten. But yeah, fortunately, I haven't been in as bad a condition as you guys, apparently, where we have, like, a lot of tilt queues and we have a lot of, like, poor equipment and stuff. I feel like my practice has been far more productive than usual. And it's part of what's encouraging me to maybe try to come back. I mean, I don't know for sure what's going to happen after Tears of the Kingdom. Whether I'm going to play League right away, or whether I'm going to play, like, Evercore Heroes, or TFT, or speedrun, or go to a fighting game, or what. Like, I have no idea what I actually plan to do anymore. But at the very least, what I'm doing now feels good. That's right. Script God. I've had a second recommendation for Street Fighter 6 at one point. It is a lot of money, and I'm about to drop a lot of money, you know, going on my trip. So we'll see if I do decide to do that. I am a little nervous. I think it would be a stable, safe option, though. It does. I'm hearing it's a good game. If Scrub Quotes is really active, then it's a good game. So, I mean, I think I'm too far to the west for this geoglyph. I would have seen it by now. That's a modern loot clear. Okay, why are people complaining about modern controls so much? I keep hearing this over and over. And, like, the primary takeaway I saw at one point was that modern controls give you an immediate advantage, but then everyone who grinds is going to very quickly surpass you. Right? Yeah, it would take some time to get there for sure. I mean, I have to drive. I do have to drive to Toronto on Sunday. Yeah, and that locks you out of some of your tools, right? So good for accessibility, bad for optimization. That's almost immediately south from Hyrule Castle. Yeah, so my... I'm not north enough. That's the problem. I have to go to Lake Hylia. I'm not north enough. I should probably get Andy out. It would be kind of cool to make some locals. I went to a Smash local once. I didn't play. I was mostly there for Darien. Oh. I think that's it. Yeah, I was mostly there for Darien, and I wanted to just kind of check it out, obviously. I was still, like, having my character crisis, and I still am. I haven't played the game recently enough to have ever solved that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not entering a local without being an active player first. The vibes are cool. It really does seem like a fun thing to participate in. And I went to a local with Sai as well, like a more put together one, a more proper tournament environment. It's exciting. It's like cool to recognize this like full community aspect. Yeah, and just access to smart players too, right? And it really makes me wish MOBAs had good LAN. Like, because I'm too young for the StarCraft days. Where you did just play a lot of LANs. Right? And I think I mentioned to you guys that in my computer engineering class, our reward for finishing a project early was we got to play StarCraft on the machines that we built on the networks that we set up and on our own StarCraft installs. Like, 'cause the assignment was to get a game working on LAN. So the reward was to play StarCraft. And I just remember thinking, it's like, wow, this is so cool. And this would have been like a normal way to play back then. Just like actually face to face. That's so cool. Hang on. You met Fatality back in 2017. He was so tall. Isn't it cool that you got to meet a Smash personality who, like, didn't turn out to be a weirdo? I mean, he still could turn out to be a weirdo, I suppose, but probably unlikely at this point. It's just, it's funny. It's like, sometimes I look at, like, people who are, like, super fans of something, and it's like, it feels weird to get caught up in a cult of personality when, like, you've never met this person, and, like, you don't know what's beyond their persona. You know, and then I had some champion designers reply to my stuff on Twitter, and I'm like, oh, I get it. This is exciting. This is really exciting. When somebody, like, cool interacts with your stuff. Or like somebody who's just established in something you like, you know? Like, it's just exciting to see somebody who's, like, succeeded. Oh, Blood Moon. Are these more frequent than the last game? Like, I feel like they come out all the time. It's only once per session, I guess. That's not that bad. No, they're not more frequent, I'm sure. Yeah, and it's like, it even gets to the point where I met Zazel's parents and, like, Blabber's mom when I went to watch Cloud9. And even that was kind of exciting. Even though, by all means, it kind of shouldn't be. Okay, so, like, what's on... That is a Gleeok, right? Gleeoks are scary. You know what's funny? I've even had an experience of being that person at one point. Like, like someone thinking, like, I don't know if they thought it was cool to meet me or something, but, like, somebody who recognized me from my streams, and I had no clue who they were. Like, I've had that experience before. Now, as it turns out, it was Ewan. Who just knew my face, and I didn't know his. Which, is funny. And you know, I was busy at the moment, so I didn't recognize the voice either. But like, I don't know. We just making connections is cool. It is what it is. You don't have to be friends with the creators you enjoy or like the esports personalities who you find exciting to follow, but it's neat to see somebody who you usually only see online, even if you're not gonna be friends. Discord that you're in, everything's for Oklahoma and Dallas. That blows. Yeah, that's the hardest part. It's like, I won't be parasocial. I won't be parasocial. I won't be parasocial. Fuck! Casante's designer just retweeted my video. I'm so normal about this. We've got to find this. Oh, I found the spot. Hang on, I just spotted it. There it is. Hey, there's a chasm here. Yeah, and I'll be like, I had August on my friends list once on PvE. That's cool. Busio and I follow each other on TikTok. You know, like, just these little interactions. It's like, it's not a flex. It's not a flex to have interacted with someone cool once. But, like, it's so parasocial. It makes you feel included, you know? Like... Okay, so Sonya did just straight up die. Gotcha. She really did not survive. No! We had an on-screen death!
Oh, Zelda.
King Rauru, before you face the Demon King tomorrow, there is something I must tell you. I came to this era after finding a man underground.
Go on.
When I witnessed what the Secret Stone did to Ganondorf, at that moment, I knew for sure what we found underground, that was him. He was still alive, still powerful. He continues to live on, all the way until my time. In tomorrow's battle, we won't be able to defeat him. No matter how strong we think we are, he'll survive. And you will.
She just recognized the arm now.
It is my duty to try.
Oh.
It was my hubris that set us on this path. I must atone for my error in judgment.
Wait, what did you do wrong?
Above all else,
Trusting Ganondorf, is that all?
I remain the King of Hyrule. As with any leader, it is my duty to
He's
safeguard
so
and protect
tall.
my people, even if I must risk my life.
Rauru.
And if it proves impossible for us to defeat Ganondorf, we rely on your knight, and that legendary sword he carries. Our last line of defense will be Link. But remember, that was a future where you never appeared in this world. And you are here now. Zelda, I believe there is a reason you were sent to us. It has to mean something.
Yeah, how does that?
The reason I am here.
You played a few games with Exile before you got tilted and depressed in your games with him that were out of your league. Then he blocked you? What happened? How? No, there's an insane story here, right? Okay, and one more tier. I mean, first of all, let's look around for any fast travel points. Just, do we have any shrines? Is anything near? I don't spot anything, but... Oh, I see. Yeah, that's that's too bad. Is that Dinral? Dude, I forgot Dinral goes into the depths and I really want to follow him. But yeah, seemingly nothing. Okay, so now the last thing for us to do here is go to this tower. We're going to unlock the last Geoglyph. We've got this... Wait, isn't there more I can do now that I've got more avatars? Hey, look, there's two more stones. Discovered a new monolith because I have new stones. Okay, what is it? Display the power of the Sage of Winds to the owl protected by many dragons. Very cool. Sage of Fire to blaze the space between two dragons. Are you going to comment on this one? Yeah, this little thing here. I'm happy to look around and do that, but first, I'm really more interested in the Geoglyphs. The final Geoglyph should be right there. Yep. There it is. That's actually all of them. That's so exciting. I feel like Cece's hat is not... Like, how is this thing practical to wear, by the way? How can I fly through the sky like this without any of this stuff breaking off? Like, it is an art piece. It's not meant for strenuous exercise. I mean, honestly, this is just kind of disrespectful of Link, right? Like, look, okay. Imagine you guys gave me some macaroni art. Right? You put a lot of effort into this macaroni art, and you just want me to put it on the fridge, and that's very lovely. Or maybe show the macaroni art to, like, some of my friends. And then instead, I plaster the macaroni art to my chest, and then jump in the hot tub. Or I do, like, a polar bear plunge. You know, completely normal thing to do. That's kind of disrespectful of the macaroni art, yeah? Yummy. It's video game logic. I disagree. I want my games to be perfectly realistic. Yeah, what if I ate your macaroni art? How would you feel about that? I could eat all of those shrooms on Cece's hat and trip balls, but then maybe that's also part of the experience. Maybe the spiritual awakening I have after that is also part of the art, because art can be about the experience too. And then I'm just left with a really cool hat that I can wear more consistently. I should do that.
I managed to restrain him somehow. But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
Is this Zelda getting the Master Sword now? Is this her POV? Oh, it totally is! So now we get to see what she does with it.
Master Sword. How is the Master Sword? You're telling me that Link is safe? You traveled through time to find me and recover your strength.
Zelda, I believe there is a reason you were sent to us. It has to mean something.
Imagine getting this one first.
I know why I am here. It's something only I can do. We will finally stop him.
To become an immortal dragon is to lose oneself.
I'll be forever changed.
This is so much sadder. Like, I can just imagine how this would hit if I didn't know.
Link,
That was Mineru. It's Raru's older sister.
you must
She's
find
one of the
me.
7 sages. And you must find me. Yeah, I must. And I did. And I got the sword back. That's so impactful. That's in a collar! That's the one place I haven't even touched! Are you... Ah! I don't get to finish the Dragon's Tears now. Well, I mean, I could. We could go there before Zora's Domain. It's an option. Not a bad option. Look how little of the depths I found, by the way. It's so depressing. That's so crazy. And I wonder if this has something to do with the, regional. I think it might be more satisfying for story progression if I do Zora's Domain now. If I'm looking at that list of memories, and I think I'm understanding correctly, I think that's probably for the best. Now, I was intending to walk towards Zora's Domain, like, this way. Now that I'm not committed to coming from that direction, I think I'm going to go the normal way. Wow. Yeah, no, okay. So that's... I believe it would be most narratively satisfying for me to go to Zora's Domain. I think I'm right. Combat. I'm holding a pitchfork. I would like to turn around, please. So there's some big news in the early YouTube sphere recently. I just woke up yesterday and was given the announcement that Classic Smosh is coming back. And that was really, really insane. Because, like, I'm not going to pretend that I, like, really grew up with Smosh, or that they were my favorite channel ever, but, like, there was a period in, like, 2009 or so when it was, like, one of the big things for, like, most of the boys at my school, and, you know, I enjoyed their content at the time a lot. Yeah, though there was a period in, like, 2009 where I was watching it, like, every week as it came out, something like that. And, so that's really cool, but, like, what I really cared about more recently was, Anthony's modern content, his interviews and stuff. I find that those are some of the most interesting videos that I like to watch on YouTube nowadays. And fortunately for me, he recently released a video where, like, people had been requesting it for a long time for obvious reasons, where he interviewed Ian. And while I was watching that video, right, I heard them talking about, like, basically kind of the act of creating and, like, what it meant to them, and it, like, how they wrote jokes together and stuff, how their workflow worked, how they riffed off each other, and, you know, obviously, among other things, the conversation was very emotional. And that part really stood out to me, right? It was about, you know, how do you find your creative voice? What did Anthony do when he left Smosh? How did Smosh develop without him? Like what were their voices independently? And one of the reasons that's very interesting to me, like, as a concept, is because I realized it's like, oh, I'm kind of trying to do the same thing, you know? Like, I'm trying to, figure out a bit more about who I am as a creator by doing this whole, like, deep dive into how I stream. Because there's the part of me that I already intimately understand. There's the part of me that likes to deep dive into serious concepts. That likes to, like, really talk about the things that nobody else is talking about. you know, the strategic side of me, the side that loves to over-explain things. But there's also, like, you know, the side of me where it's like, well, what's my sense of humor? What's my comedy style? I'm funny with my friends, maybe not as much on stream. What's missing? How do I write jokes for that? Like, there's a part of me that wanted to explore, you know, like being a little sillier. And I was appreciating how difficult it was, but I wasn't appreciating it all the way until I heard, like, very established creators, like, talking about how they had gone through kind of the same experience. And it's kind of given me a bit of a new perspective on the whole issue, right? So for me, it's like, well, my streams have been feeling really, really good lately. I've never considered myself someone who excels at live content. I've just been good enough at it. But my streams lately have felt like I've really hit my stride a little bit. You know, found a good balance between some monologues and some chat interaction and some, like, focus mode and, like... This stuff's really gross. You know, I found that I was able to direct my focus more effectively. I felt that we've had great interactions all together. And there was that piece of me that was also like, well, you know, even though I've hit my stride and I feel like I'm definitely working in a more positive direction, it's like I did do that study a little bit. I tried to look at how to improv, how to be funnier, how to incorporate that into my streams a little bit, like... Because, like, I'm not convinced that the process of finding your voice ever really ends. Even if I'm satisfied with, like, what I create, kind of it feels like there can always be more, but more in a way that doesn't add more to your workflow, just more that expands your horizons. I think what's most important about what I kind of learned by reflecting on that video, that whole interview, it was like an hour and 20 minutes, is the fact that when I looked at my streams, I didn't really view it from the perspective of creating. You know what I mean? I was basically just thinking, it's like, oh, this is my stream, and this is what I show up, and we talk, and, like, we have a good time, right? It doesn't feel like my creation in the way that my videos do, but I'm kind of doing myself a disservice by not thinking about it that way. Which I thought was, like, a really interesting revelation. It's like, at the end of the day, like, technically, if you want to look at it from this perspective, streaming is a performance art. It's not just me playing a game with you guys. Like, we are creating an experience. And I was kind of like, you know, I was joking around about, like, you know, Cece's hat, the mushrooms, the experience being part of the art, but, like, that is rooted in fact. It is true. I'm gonna take an aside from this for a moment just to see what's going on here. The sludge fell upon me so suddenly, I could wash it away if only I had some water. I do have water. Oh, that's how this works. How shameful that this should happen to me, captain of the guard at Zora's domain. After the upheaval, that filth suddenly began falling from the sky. It sullied their waters around here, and in Zora's domain, everyone's at their wits' end. But you would fall prey to it. My gills still feel so unclean. If you'd not sprayed me with water, I shudder to think what would have happened to me. Please take this Zora spear. It's decayed, but it's not unusable. Okay, I have to... Attack power while wet. Yeah, the vibes are completely different, right? Your creation has transformed. It's not the same experience. And so, like, you know, it also changes the way I think while I'm streaming. It's like, I look at this, and I'm like, this is one of my creations. This isn't just me spending my time, like, playing a video game for other people. If I invest the effort, it is more than that, and that's cool. And, you know, whenever I find something cool, you know me, guys, like, I love enjoying things. I like getting excited about things and, like, taking them far, right? So even just now, like, I'll kind of explain what I'm thinking. Like, it's cool to me that, like, we can have this monologue, and I take my downtime, I take my moment to collect my thoughts, and my thoughts are going in a direction. It's like, I can continue, I'm thinking of new things to say about this. I'm thinking of, you know, I'm gonna try to build connections. So if I see something, I can, you know, like, exploit my sense of humor, right? And then also, like, maybe just get more specific about what is my sense of humor. What do I find funny? Because, like, when you're finding your creative voice in terms of humor, it really matters what you find funny. And I wasn't thinking that way. It's like, oh. So if I really understand what I find funny, maybe I can find a way to unlock that a little more. Like, that's very poorly explained. But, like, if I really understand what I find funny, I can understand ways of thinking to get those funny things out. Like, oh, we're finally here. Yeah, it changes the feeling. Your content evolves. Maybe it doesn't appeal to some people the same way, and I understand, because if she's becoming a lot more of a streamer because that stream is growing and she wants to pursue that, then it takes away time from the other stuff, of course. And, you know, I even got people, I'm not a big creator at all, but I even got people saying, oh, it's too bad your patch note rundowns aren't being edited for YouTube anymore, because less of your content feels bad. And, you know, that's touching. But all at the same time, it's technically not less, it's just different. I don't know, it's just kind of a way I've been thinking about it lately. Finding your voice, like, I'll grow and I'll grow and I'll grow, and I'll probably never be, like, the pinnacle of comedy, because that's not the approach I've ever really taken. I haven't ever tried to be like a stand-up comedian style streamer. I'll just say some shit out of left field at some point because I find the abruptness funny. Like my favorite things are just when I get some crazy line out, like, oh, I don't want to hit this with this opal rod is actually so much more useful than I realized. And who knows, like, maybe I can shift my focus, and maybe I will get a lot funnier. Maybe I'll learn how to make those connections. Oh, I see. It's just nice. I love it. It's cool that Smosh is coming back, but I love Anthony's newer content so much more. Just because it gets me thinking about stuff like this. And it feels like it is content that genuinely enriches my life, and I just love thinking about new ideas and learning about new experiences, you know? Okay. Oh, it turns on whatever that is. Oh, it's charging my battery! That's really cool. They're very deliberately trying to give me a water staff. You know, that whole thing, even just reading, like, now she's a VOD YouTuber, like, it kind of makes me interested in how I can grow as a streamer if that became my focus. Because remember, it hadn't been my focus. I bet I'm overcomplicating this. Oh yeah, I am. Come back here. That's pretty straightforward. Cool shrine. I like that one. It's just exciting to change and grow as a person. Yeah, look at all this sludge and mire. Like, there's so little actual water on my minimap right now. And I wanna take in the atmosphere here because the music was pretty crazy too. Yeah. I mean, almost exactly like Hateno Village. Maybe Gerudo Town is the same too. I just didn't take it in. It's like a somber. It's not just Hateno Village. The vibes when you enter a new region in Crisis, like if you really stop to take them in, they're so powerful. Especially if you knew how things were before. That vile sludge. Ugh, I am so sorry. Everyone's been treated now, but we've used up all the splash fruits. There were more injuries than anticipated. Please accept my apology. You have nothing to apologize for. You did what had to be done. Most importantly, I'm grateful that everyone is all right. If only we could do something about that statue. Oh! Her eyes are so... No! Wait. That's what I... This is so mean. I'm sorry I did not notice you until now. I was focused on a matter of great importance. Zora's domain is in troubled times at present due to the sludge falling from the sky. Things have finally calmed down, at least for the moment. However, this place remains covered in sludge. Such a shame, as this particular statue is so incredibly important to the Zora of the domain. We were just discussing how we need to wash away the sludge. I apologize that I cannot provide a great deal of hospitality. Please do make yourself at home here. I mean, I have an opal rod. Let's see who's around, though. Traveler, it's amazing you made it here through all the sludge. An enormous amount of that muck fell not too long ago, but you and I have somehow avoided getting caught in it. Thanks to Lady Yona's guidance, we were able to save those buried in the sludge in the nick of time. However, Now that gunk is woefully stuck to our domain's precious statue. Oh, this. Wait, is that... That's Sidon and me! They changed the statue. Wait, didn't you guys have a Mifa statue, like, right here? And I'm more important? Yeah, she's dead. She doesn't need a statue. I'm alive. I need it. I'm special.
Whoa.
The sludge! I see you managed to wash it away. That statue is a symbol of hope for the Zora. It is very precious to us. Thank you so much for cleaning it up. In truth, that statue depicts the majestic forms of the pair who saved the cherished domain in the past. That's right. Beloved Prince Sidon of the Zora and his very best friend, Sir Link, the heroic Hylian swordsman. It's simply wonderful, is it not? He's getting Tony Hawked again! I'm beginning to think, like, you know, we've heard, like, the theses about Clark Kent as Superman actually being a genius disguise, right? I think they're right. I think they're bang on. Say, you have a similar stature to the Hylian hero. Similar eyes as well. Oh, fuck, they know I'm Superman. My, you're also a Hylian. And a swordsman. Wait, could it be? Are you Link, the swordsman of legend? Please remember to mind your manners, Chroma. Oh, please accept my apology. Yes, please pardon our rudeness.
Whoa.
I'm quite surprised to learn that you are the legendary swordsman, Sir Link. I've heard mention of you nearly every day since I first arrived at this domain. I am Prince Sidon's... Oh, forgive me. I'm your best friend's fiancé! The Sidon shippers are in shambles! Oh my god! I've never been... This feels evil. I've never been so happy about the destruction of something. And it's so mean because it was such a harmless thing for people to enjoy. But now they're in shambles. My name is Yona. I'm truly honored to have the opportunity to meet you, Sir Link. I heard you were missing along with Princess Zelda. If I may ask, what brings you here? I think that such a thing took place beneath Hyrule Castle. And now you are traveling the kingdom to investigate. So your search for Princess Zelda is what brought you to this domain.
Sure.
In that case, feel free to investigate the area around the domain as thoroughly as you see fit. Oh, I have a lovely idea. If you do not mind, I ask that you please go and meet with Sidon. I'm certain that he would be delighted to see you. Sidon can be found at Mifa Court, located at the peak of Ploymus Mountain. You built up there? Can I have my Zora armor back?
Oh.
Lady Yona, it is time. I fear we must be going now. Forgive me, Sir Link, but I must be on my way. If it pleases you, if you have met with Sidon, perhaps you could visit... After you've met with Sidon, perhaps you could visit me at the infirmary on the floor above. So is that like their safe haven? Cass is the only... Is he even in this game? I haven't seen him yet. Which is so sad. He was so much fun last time. I must look into these documents. Okay, you're busy.
Hi. Yeah.
Welcome. This is our general store, the Coral Reef. I would recommend the splash route, which we procured to help deal with the sludge, except we ran out of it.
Oh.
So there's some stuff I can buy later.
Yeah.
Link. Have you already spoken with... It's you! The old guy who hated me until he didn't! She's attempting to repair your Zora armor. You know full well that the Zora armor allows even a Hylian like you to climb waterfalls. It is essential if you hope to travel these parts with ease. I want it! So this is the infirmary. Okay. Yeah, the sludge is really quite stubborn. I dearly hope her patients recover soon. Wait, this is so cool! Lady Yona, Sir Link is here at last. Oh, you really came. How fortuitous. I was hoping to speak with you about an item that you entrusted the domain with repairing, your Zora armor. The repair is mostly complete, but it does require just one more thing. I need an ancient arowana. I can finish the armor right away if I can somehow acquire a scale from that fish. We've not seen ancient arowanas around lately, and I have no idea where they can be found. Since they're used for making armor, Dento the blacksmith Wayne knows something about how to get one. If you find that, can you please bring it to me? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely. Are you doing okay? I'm sorry, I've been nothing but a burden ever since I touched the sludge. Wow, the sludge is actually just... Wait, it's like sticking to them and like... Oh my god. I can't believe how horrible... It's raining asbestos. Yeah! Too slow. What's too slow? The report. What is he thinking? Time's of the essence. The cliffs at the shore of Toto Lake crumbled due to the upheaval. Miraculously, an ancient ruin appeared. I'm pleased that Prince signed on us the Zora historian Giotto to investigate. However, he's far too interested in satisfying his curiosity for the ruins and simply will not provide us with a report. I understand the historians believe theirs is a labor of passion, but sometimes that perspective is downright impractical. Never mind, my apologies. There's no point in troubling you. Giotto really is a problem. I am going to deal with that at some point. I hate that asbestos make me laugh every time. It really wasn't even that funny. But I said the word asbestos and I just lost my mind. It just... Linny! Oh, Link, I'm impressed you were able to make it to the domain. You really are amazing at Link. You... I feel so cold and unnatural to call you that, as though we're strangers. It'd feel weirder to call the hero of the domain by some silly nickname I gave him as a child, but... Oh, whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and call you Liddy. Hey, Liddy. Yeah, that feels so much better. I hope you're... you'll forgive me for using my old friend card for that. Only you could make it to the domain under these conditions. I'm so happy to see you again. You should stay here. You will, won't you? You're our only customer. Try the waterbed. I'm unsure where Sasan has gone off to. My daughter's quite attached to him, so we're worried. He might be covered in sludge. I hope that's not the case. Not right now.
Hi.
Like, do you guys know that image? It just says, oh, great, more asbestos. And it's not funny, and that makes it so funny. There was a period where, like, all somebody had to do was send me that image, and I would be completely unproductive for, like, 45 minutes minimum. Just destroyed me. Just asbestos. Oh. One time I accidentally walked into an active abatement, and if I wasn't concerned about cancer in 30 years, it would have been really, really funny. I remember you. You're the guy who gave me diamonds, right? If it enters your gills, it causes nothing but trouble. Your body breaks down until you can hardly move. It's so tirelessly that our children live long enough to speak with true Zora eloquence. We Zora tend to speak more eloquently after reaching middle age. I hope that when I reach 100 years, I will also speak as beautifully as our elders, unless that is too old-fashioned. Get it? Old? I truly have no flair for humor. I should have shown more restraint. You're one of the other elders, right? Great work washing away that nasty sludge. Thanks to you, we are saved. Now it is my turn to play the hero. I'm off on a quest to acquire more splash fruit. Lady Yona finds that quest worrisome. However, despite how I may appear, I was once known as a master of the spear. This is the perfect opportunity to retrain my legs and hips so that all can see I'm still the master of old. I'm going to go to the blacksmith, get some info about that arowana. Maybe we prioritize the Zora armor.
Yeah.
Arowana. In that case. Been heard whispers that... Oh, okay, I have to climb without it. Gotcha. Why has it appeared again? Is it too a result of the upheaval? Who knows, but we're going up to Ploymus now. Ruto Mountain. That's the Lineru Range. This is Ploymus right here. I think the best approach is probably to leave through the main entrance and try to walk through here, like just towards this side. Asbestos. Yummy. So delicious. I love asbestos. That Zora reminded me, like, I should just practice my speech. Sometimes I speak too fast to, like, really get words out properly. And if I had a deeper vocabulary, like, just... I feel like picking a perfect large word for unnecessarily verbose complaints is also just something I find really, really funny. I think we've talked about that before, too. Addison risking his life for god worship of Hudson construction. I'm not gonna lie, this looks horrible to deal with. The materials are so wacky, like... I feel like that's very lopsided. Oh yeah, it is. Surely I can't just... It's a lot more fun to vary the structure. Stick a rock on and...
Whoa!
I'd say I hope Addison finds Jesus, but he already has. Because clearly that's what Hudson means to him. Come to think of it, he's probably also found love with Hudson. Very unrequited, but... Unrequited. How do you say that word? Nah. Just as I'm complaining about my vocabulary. That didn't work. He has a hobby. It's Hudson. He has a god. It's Hudson. He has a lover. It's Hudson. I'd say he has a pet, but he is a pet to Hudson. He has a friend. It's Hudson. Hudson is love. Hudson is life. Oh my god. When we go to Akala, we get to meet Hudson. We get to see him again. All I found is Bolson. And Bolson has amnesia. He doesn't remember me. You know that one Loki meme? It's just, I've never met this man before in my life. On TikTok, they just applied that to every Tears of the Kingdom NPC who was also in Breath of the Wild. It's so true, and it's so sad. Nobody remembers me, except the people who are like... None of the side quest people remember me. All the main quest people remember me. But... Apparently even that random Zora remembered me. Because she was a kid when I was here last and really liked me. But no, Bolson remembering me after building my house, that's too much. I built a house. Imagine this. Imagine being able to brag like this. I mean, you're Bolson, right? Your construction work, very important. You're trying to advertise your business before you retire. Your claim to, part of your claim to fame, you built a house for the hero of Hyrule. That's a big deal. Uh-oh. Alright, what did they suggest? Hit me with it. Just inflict immediate psychic damage. Deal irreparable damage to my mental state. I'm ready for it. Oh, not that it was a bad recommendation. It's just that it's a funny recommendation. That does sound funny. Hey, what was this? Do we remember what this structure was? This was a waterfall last time, wasn't it? And now it's dried up? Ooh, that rolled a little too much. Farosh is here. No, that's Nadra. That's Nadra. That's where Sidon is, almost surely. That's gotta be the Mifa court. Yeah, see, there's her statue. There's her statue. They moved the statue to here. And we are directly under one of the sludge sources. So this is a sky quest, which is kind of cool. Isn't this that place where she always loved in the last game? Like, isn't this where we went to kill that Lionel? Like, that's so sweet. Oh. I don't want to waste my wind here. Okay, this is an Ascend Shrine, for sure. anything unusual about this. Yeah, it's pretty easy so far. Except, no. Dude, all of the Zora enjoyers are actually so depressed. They killed off the girl one and then married off the boy one. It doesn't matter at all what type of Zora enjoyer you are. You're out of luck. Oh, there's no chest there. There it is. True. This is the age of pen. So what's the deal with this? Do I get to keep my momentum here, or? Oh yeah. This is like the entire experience of playing Bakugan. I had a couple of them when I was young, did not understand how to play the game at all, just threw them to the ground whenever, or like forced them open with my fingers whenever I wanted to look at them. And then I was confused because I watched the show as a kid, but not episodically. Like not in order. Yeah, not in order. So I barely knew what was going on. And then I had one of the guys from the show, but he was brown instead of blue. He was a different element. I'm like, that's not right. He's supposed to be blue. But then he didn't open and I couldn't play the game, so it didn't matter anyway. I think I also had a dark type one of him. It was the fish guy. I had so many like obscure games when I was young, and I didn't have anyone to play them with, and I didn't know how to play any of them. Like Heroescape was awesome. I wish I'd actually learned how to play that, and I wish people would play it with me. I had a chaotic deck. I had Bakugan. I'd never had Beyblades. I had Yu-Gi-Oh, but I didn't. I knew how to play that game, but I didn't play it with anyone. I didn't know how to play Pokemon, like the trading card game. No. Wait, Link? You came here to see Prince Sidon? Well, since it's you, that should be no problem at all. I'm sure Prince Sidon will be thrilled to see you. Gaddison, you should work for a construction company. He's learning magic.
Is it really you? to see you, my friend.
Look at the slop in the background. It's still just dropping. He's ecstatic. He's jumping up and down, like, arms out. Yes, yes, yes! Meanwhile, his house is in shambles. The actual dog turd in the background. The same kind of, like, viscous sludge I'd find either in the tubes of my sink or just, like, anywhere in my brother's bedroom. That one's too mean. That one's too much of an in-joke. Fuck. Looks like chalky milk. Delicious. I should have flamed Darien. I should have found a way to flame Darien with this. That would have been funny for everybody involved. Link, it has been far too long. I received word that you'd gone missing, and I was beside myself with concern. What? Pudding! That would have been a great connection! I should have made the pudding connection. I'm taking credit for that. That's my joke now. Delicious. Oh, I know how to solve our sludge problem. We just need to eat it. It kills you, but I'm not a fish. Surely it's fine then. We'll cause the Hylian obesity crisis, but the Zora will be alive, and an obesity crisis is easier to solve than an instantaneous death crisis.
No!
Wow. Afterwards, you mysteriously woke on a sky island. The sky. Could it be that the sky is the key to everything after all? My apologies. I've actually been wondering if those floating sky islands could be the source of the falling sludge. That's why I've tasked a Zora historian with investigating ruin fragments and all historical documents related to the sky. As for me, I'm not at liberty to leave the spot at present, as I am uniquely qualified to deal with the sludge here. See, old friend. This place is the source of the water that flows into Zora's domain. That's why I must use my power of water manipulation to separate the sludge from our water in order to clean it. If I cease, then the sullied water will flow into our beloved home, and there will be much pain and suffering. That's why I can't afford to leave here no matter what. Can Yona help you? Because, like, you can't do this day and night, 24/7. Say, Link. Does it not seem that Princess Zelda's whereabouts might be related to the floating sky islands and the ruins? If so, perhaps you should go and speak with our historian, Giotto. His many years have blessed him with great wisdom. It's quite possible he could provide you with some useful information. He's at Toto Lake. I'm truly happy to see you again after such a long time apart. Visit me anytime you like. But that's it. You go up there, it's the great giant poo. He will throw his... I can't believe Conker's Bad Fur Day got made. It's so fantastic that it got made. Bye. That game is real. And it was made in the 90s, too, when, like, parents would not look at what they're buying their kids. They'd see a cutesy squirrel, they don't know what an ESRB rating is, and they'll just buy it for them. And they still made it. Is that her theme in the background? I think it's a little different, but... Is Sidon going to be the sage, or is it going to be his wife, or someone else entirely? I mean, the quest is named after him, and if we're going by what we've seen before, then it's probably going to be Sidon as the sage. If the quest were called, like, something else. I mean, remember, because it's been... The quest was called, like... I have an arowana. Wait, I've had them? Oh my god, I had an arowana at one point, but I ate it. The quest was called, like, Reiju of the Gerudo and, like, Tulin of the Rito, right? So, I was wondering who that might be. It turned out to be none other than Link. You see how much Ploymus Mountain has changed? Now enshrines a glorious statue of Mipha. She looks after the Zora from here, just like she always did. The reason we can endure this sludge is because thanks to everyone's efforts and also thanks to her kind protection. There's some fish I've never seen before at the base of that statue. I could have sworn I heard something plop into the water. It fell from the sky! The fish! It's raining fish! more hazardous to my skull than the sludge. Wait, do you think... Could I, like, Zora armor my way up the sludge? Do you think that's allowed? Plot twist, Mipha's back from the dead to be the sage. Do you think that my daughter was chosen to join the ruins investigation group? I'll have to pay her a quick visit later. Oh, my apologies, I did not notice you there. The ruins. Dunma was selected for the ruins investigation team. Quite the honor. The ruins are over there. Look at them. Over at Toto Lake. All by her lonesome, no less. She earned this honor for her part in clearing out the sludge in the domain. She was practically a child still, not even in the triple digits yet. Look what she has accomplished. I'm so proud. Is there anything else you'd like me to talk, Prince? Busy purifying the water, and we're all good. He can't cease his work, which is very sad.
Aye.
A statue of Mipha, the Zora champion. It's called Mipha Court because it's very nice. Oh, what if we could have... What if we could use the Mipha statue as a goddess statue? That would be such a fun detail, but... I mean, she's a champion, not the goddess, and so it probably wouldn't work. It would make me feel warm and fuzzy, and so I wish it had happened. There's beautiful Akala over there. Just... It's always been such a nice region. That also made me really happy in Breath of the Wild. So, I'm not going to rush Zora's domain, but I would really, really like to be there. Yeah, so what, I think we're already here. So we're not, like, trapped under the sludge, are we? No catastrophes yet? Here we go. You! This dignified presentation. Yes, this writing looks like waves upon a stormy sea. Extraordinary! This ancient stone slate was written by our Zora ancestors in the distant past and left for us to discover. Stand upon the land of the skyfish, a droplet, the watery bridge. Alas, I cannot decipher it. Link! My apologies, I was deep in thought. In any case, I have news. I have made a monumental discovery. This is undeniably an ancient Zora stone slate. Better still, upon its surface, there appears to be text regarding the sky. However, the slate is broken, so I'm unable to read it in its entirety. I deeply wish that I could view the full text. Alas, I fear that my fins are tied. Alright, where is it? Oops. Found it. I wonder if they designed this region and then added water magic. What is this? The stone slate? I can hardly believe my eyes. Link, I must thank you. What does it say? Decipher it, old man! Stand upon the land of the skyfish and behold its lofty view. Among the floating rocks you see a droplet waits for you. Through this droplet shoot an arrow with the mark of the king. Do this task and you shall reveal a most wondrous thing. See the watery bridge's resting spot with your own two eyes, that which connects the Zora to the people of the skies. That's really cool. But that mystery leads us straight into another. So now we have to, we need to talk to King Dorephan. I assume he will be returning from his investigation of the sludge shortly, or he's dead. A Pokemon Draft League? That sounds cool. Let's get Prisma on it. Let's make him do it for us. Hello. Giotto's making a big fuss, but honestly, even if I asked him to explain his excitement, a soldier like me probably wouldn't understand. Where's King Dorphin? Yeah. I'm not allowed to leave here because I'm on guard duty. For all I know, King Dorphin has already triumphantly returned. We can find out. Speaking of, though, the timing on this Neferi stuff is really scaring me. We knew she'd be coming out late June, and when I didn't see any of the teasers or trailers or anything on, like, at the beginning of 1312, I was like, yes, I get to go on my trip and not have to worry about it. But now, everything's coming out. The abilities are revealed. We don't have numbers, obviously, but, you know, they're revealed. The trailer's out, and it's like, you know, she could just randomly drop tomorrow, and that would really suck for me. It would be pretty awful, actually. I would not have time. King Dorphin Super Punch and Super Kick. Yeah, I'm so big and strong. Wahaha. His name is Tumbo. I love the names in this game. That guy's Tumbo. Oh no, I got beat. The sludge is so yucky. You got me, you big dumb monster. There's no other choice. I'll have to hide in the secret spot, and that spot is... what's up, guy? We're full up on folks who are allowed to play our King Dorphin game. We can't keep playing with you here, so take the hint and scram. Yeah, maybe they should have spoken to Sidon. Okay, so I'm supposed to go hide somewhere, but... What are you up to? Well, when I was cleaning the throne room, the children shooed me away. They declared that they were playing a secret game and insisted vehemently that adults are not allowed. I did hear something interesting about their little game, though. They're allegedly pretending to be King Dorphin. It's more, it seems they're recreating recent events. It's ill-advised to allow them to mess around over there. As an adult, I must participate. I mean, watch over them. How do I sneak a peek? Behind the throne, yeah? Yeah, like, Neferi looks really cool, and I'm super excited to try her out, and we're gonna have a really good day one going. Like, again, speaking of events, too, I always love our in-houses, right? But fuck, I'm working on one of my videos right now. You're right, like, the rough edit of my VDS video is out, or not out, it's ready for me. It's ready for review. It's gonna be released in, like, a week, maximum. Maybe sooner, probably sooner. Depends on if my thumbnail artist is fast. So I just can't bear the thought of, like, releasing that, going on a few days trip, coming home, scrambling, because it's not just a rework, it's a new champion, and those are harder. We have to test mid lane, we have to test jungle, we have to test a bunch of things. Can I run a support assassin, right? Like, the kit's mechanically simple and has, like, very, like, I mean, the champion looks like she just gets on you, and you can't really avoid it. Oh yeah, listen right here. You're right, that didn't sound like him at all. I can't play Muzu and the monster, not all by myself. I'm wondering forever. The secret spot King Dorphin's hiding, what kind of place is it? He said it was a pristine sanctum or something. It's a spot with clear water, somewhere where you can get your tummy clean and stuff. So these days, most of the water around the domain is yucky because of the sludge. There's some clean water somewhere between Ploymus and the domain. There's supposed to be a secret entrance behind the waterfall, too. Lucy told us we could never tell anyone. It's fine, no one's listening. Yeah, she does. She really does look like one. I just hope we don't see her until Tuesday. I really hope we don't see her.
Yes.
Your armor is as good as new. Yes! By a past Zora princess for her future husband. It's not even subtext. It's a precious piece of armor. And that's going to make it much easier. And can I get up the sludge? It will not help you with climbing waters that have been tainted with sludge.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yes.
I've been, yes. This is the worst outfit I've ever had. I'm really upset by it. Wait, I need to be wearing the Midna hat. It makes no sense to be wearing anything else. I forgot about the armor. Yeah, but I guess I've been a bit self-conscious lately, just because I've been a little inaccurate with... I've been more inaccurate than usual with my predictions, and I'm not thrilled about that. I keep overlooking critical details, and I keep rushing it a little bit. Like for example, Rumble changes recently, right? I did my patch note rundown, and I said he looks fucking broken, and then I completely failed to realize it's like, oh wait, that changes overheat thresholds. You know, I felt behind the curve. And I'd attribute some of that to not playing as much, because I can't just theorize everything. I need practical experience. It's just the way it works, right? But if, while feeling that way, I have to deal with Nafiri on an accelerated time frame, right? I don't get all of my usual time. That would be kind of distressing. He's thrilled about the water. Are you guys looking forward to her? I think that trailer, honestly, like, I'm no film critic or anything, but I think that trailer was one of the most visually striking things I've seen from League in a long, long time, and it really, really excited me. Like, it was just so... It made me feel, like, so much, like, awe and excitement, and, like, honestly a bit of fear, too, and it's like, oh, wow, I haven't felt that since Pike, which is super great. I'm not seeing anything here. Actually, that looks a lot more promising. Wait, I didn't even press anything. What does this say? Solid water and fluid spear is told by Prince Sidon. The Zora are not associated with water because of our dwelling place alone. We each also, to varying extents, possess the ability to actually manipulate water. We use this gift for many purposes. We use it to swim faster, achieve mighty leaps in the waves below, to gather fish, and so much more. For me, the true awakening of this ability that many of my childhood chums already possessed came upon me quite suddenly. One day as I was training at Veiled Falls, the rain slipped into my grasp, causing me to drop my spear. I tried to grab it, but it was already too far away. Soon it would fall to the bottom of the cliff, never to be seen again. I knew that I must take hold of it, and at that moment droplets created a stream extending from my outstretched hand. The water stream twisted and turned until it finally took hold of my falling spear and deftly returned into my grasp. In that moment, the water was solid and my spear fluid. The sensation forever at train changed my approach to spear play. I was reminded of how my sister Mifa described it, and everything clicked. Water and spear became as one. Gaining yet another layer of admiration for my dear sister, I devoted myself to my spear training from then on. I have no interest in fighting you. You're boring. You're stinky. You're smelly. Goodbye. There's a rock letting me go straight into here, so I can't cancel. Hooray! I went straight back to Ploymus for fun. There's no reason for me to be here. Let's go! Like, do we see anything? I think there's nothing here. I love that the storytelling was subtle. Like I could watch that trailer back a few more times and understand something more about what's going on. It's something that I knew I could not appreciate fully on my first viewing. Aha! Please change the current. Thank you. Oh, it counts as a cave. That's why you're hiding, because you're dying and don't want to do it publicly. Are you Muzu? Yeah. Who approaches? Is that you? So it is. Link! How did you find this place? What cruel ploy are you plotting? Hold, my ever-loyal Muzu. If you speak in such a way without explanation, Link here will only be confused as to what is going on. Hello, Link. It has been some time since we last spoke. I received word that you went missing along with Princess Zelda. Why have you come here? Well, do you think that such a thing should transpire for the hero of Hyrule and Princess Zelda? You expect us to believe that Princess Zelda simply disappeared just like that. Do not sully our ear. You still hate me! I forgot! You still hate me! I saw Princess Zelda with my own eyes right after the phenomenon at Hyrule Castle took place. Calm yourself, Muzu. Link's eyes betray no hint of deception. He remains a trusted friend of the Zora. There must be an explanation. Link, I will now tell you what happened when we last saw Princess Zelda. So it was the reason behind my seclusion here in the pristine sanctum. We encountered Princess Zelda just after Hyrule Castle ascended into the sky. Floating islands appeared as if from nowhere. Sludge and fragments of ruins began raining down. Muzu and I had left the domain to investigate these strange occurrences, and that is when it happened. Princess Zelda descended from the sky, accompanied by a sludge monster. What happened next took us by surprise. She then unleashed the beast upon us. King Dorephan valiantly vanquished the threat, however, he was gravely injured by the sludge during the battle. As for Princess Zelda, she vanished without a trace. If word got out that Princess Zelda lost her mind and harmed the Zora King, the resulting turmoil would be devastating. That's why we are temporarily remaining hidden within the pristine sanctum. According to your story, Princess Zelda disappeared suddenly into the depths beneath Hyrule Castle. On the other hand, she suddenly appeared near Zora's domain and unleashed a monster upon us. The waters of truth have become murkier, but from the Zora perspective, one thing is clear. It all leads back to the sky. The disaster, the sludge, the monster, even Princess Zelda. It may well be that the answer to these riddles can only be found skyward. Sidon ordered Giotto, a historian well acquainted with ruins, to investigate. I wonder if any progress has been made. Yes. So I've already spoken to him. The mark of the king was mentioned on the stone slate that was restored. I indeed do know of it. A Zora King's scales. One of my scales, in other words. I'd heard it called by the name you mentioned in an ancient ritual, however, none remain who know how it was used. If this particular scale of mine may prove useful to you, by all means take a few. There's no need for restraint. This is nothing to me. If you run out, simply return and acquire more. sparkles in different ways. That's cool. After all that has transpired, and after much reflection, I've come to a realization. I must be truly getting on in years to have allowed a mere monster to catch me off guard. Perhaps the time is nearing for me to pass the title of king on to Sidon. King Dorfin. In any case, that is a matter for another day after the chaos surrounding the sludge is quieted. Please inform Sidon about my situation about the King's Scale. Tell him there's no need to worry about me. Tell me that he must go forth and do what must be done. Anything hidden back here? Do you have a bubble frog back here? Where's the bubble frog? Oh, wait a minute. It could be up here. I think that takes me out, and I don't want to be out. League audiences and the player base are one of the few that's generally expecting of experimental promotion and media. I know the Souls-like communities are really, really into that too, right? Like, just obscured storytelling. Oh, there we go. Some arrows. Yep. I love people like pushing the boundaries of mediums of storytelling. Like discovering new ways to kind of... Oh, I can manipulate my movement. Whew. Technically, I could have found that. Would have been possible. Would have been hard. I just love that, you know, for all of Riot's faults, you know, the corporation is not your friend. But at the very least, leadership allows for creatives to really shine, you know? The fact that they're willing to invest all the money in Arcane, the fact that they're willing to go to, like, the Neferi trailer and stuff, like, it just feels nice.
Oh.
That's the Zora armor. It really is perfect on you. I have no doubt that it'll help you in your search for Princess Zelda. You found anything? What? You say my father was attacked by a monster, and that Princess Zelda unleashed it upon him. What could that possibly mean? Well, for now, I fear all we can do is take my father at his word and try not to let our concern overcome us. Thank you for telling me about my father. Princess Zelda descending from the sky, not to mention the monster in that filthy sludge. It seems our course is skyward. We know now that the mark of the king written on the slate refers to my father's scale. The only remaining mystery is that of the land of the skyfish and the floating rock in the shape of a droplet. Stand upon the land of the skyfish. That must be referring to an actual location of some sort. I'm sure if we locate the land of the skyfish, it'll lead us to the floating rock in the shape of a droplet. If you have any leads, please let me know at once. Toto Lake and to Dunma. Hang on, is that clean? Is that clean? Oh, for fuck's sake. Yes! This is absolute nonsense, by the way, but I love it. Okay, you're covered in sludge. Okay, not to be the annoying guy questioning fantasy logic again, but the water, the sludge mixes with water and fucks everything up, except water washes it away. Oh, nope, nope. Simple explanation. Because regular water isn't good enough, it has to be power washing. Everybody loves power washing, and now we have even more of a reason to love power washing. Along the floating rocks, a droplet. Dude, okay. I've never played Power Washing Simulator, but it looks like an awesome game that I would love to play. And that game keeps getting like crazy ass DLC, right? We need Tears of the Kingdom DLC. I need to power wash Zora's domain. I need to scratch that itch. Wait, hang on. Sorry. Time out. Are you telling me Power Washing Simulator has lore? Is that what you're saying, or are we talking about something else? Is this just like delayed reaction sort of thing? What the f- This is the best news I've ever been told. Makes me so happy. There's only one, like, tinge of blue here. Does the king's scale count as monster parts? Can I mix it into an elixir? Do you think he'd be mad? Yeah, that did absolutely nothing. Stand upon the land of the skyfish and behold its lofty view. Among the floating rocks you see, a droplet waits for you. Through this droplet, shoot an arrow with the mark of the king. Through. Among the floating rocks. Through the droplets. Oh my god, wait a second. We're gonna... That is so goddamn cool. That is so cool. And it only works from that angle. I love that. I love that. Where's Mifa Court? I'm not that far. Yeah, no, it's just right there. And so are you telling me once all these are clean, I can just swim out there? Oh, the sludge inflicts pain. It's tough work indeed to cleanse this much water. My fins shall feel this tomorrow. I must work diligently so that Lady Yona may have a nice conversation with her prince. Oh, am I going to interrupt their only conversation that they were allowed in forever? Oh, I totally am. Lady Yona, it's far too dangerous for you to be here. Yes. Darling, I came because there's something I need to speak with you about. I've been thinking for quite some time. Oh, hello there, Link. Oh. I'm interrupting your private conversation. And he's just looking at me instead of his fiance. Oh. Path to the sky may open up if we investigate that location. That's a huge development. I see. My dear Sidon. I think you should go with that Link to investigate that pillar of light. As I was just about to say, for a long time I've been concerned that you were holding yourself back and not acting as freely as I would have expected. My love, if you and your Link join your powers, I'm certain you shall be able to overcome whatever danger awaits. That's undoubtedly true. However, whatever's troubling you, Sidon, why are you hesitating so? It is simply that... Oh, sludge monster. It's a like? It's just a big like. Sludge-like. Do not fret about the domain. We'll take it. Let's fight. Yeah! Sidon! Sidon in combat! Yeah! It's a mighty opponent, certainly. So, how would a Sludge-like play? We know about Souls-likes. How would a Sludge-like play? We know what Sludge Metal is. Makes you feel like you're just grinding it out. A Sludge-like is a it's RuneScape! RuneScape is a Sludge-like! I'm so smart. I shall use my power to envelop you in water, shielding you from our foe. Wow, he's also defensive. That's cool.
We need to get up close and personal.
Oh, I don't want to hit the opal rod like that. Oh, you have weird feet, and I don't like that. Everyone beat the shit out of it. It's just dead in one rotation. No! Dick. Oh, I see how this works. It's just my next attack. Okay. I didn't actually understand the power of water that well. Anyway, here's proof that side on the... you're standing in sludge, dude, and that is not safe for you. That actually kills Zora. Lethal. Well, that's, yeah. RuneScape is dead. Is everyone alright? We are unharmed. Thank goodness, Lady Yona, if something had happened to you, in any case, I said it is possible that another monster will appear. I suggest that you return to the domain at once. Thank you for the sentiment, Sidon. However, most and more importantly, we must consider what Sir Link spoke of earlier. The pillar of light that he said appeared at the reservoir begs to be investigated. This may be your opportunity to learn the cause of the sludge falling from the sky or even Princess Zelda's whereabouts. Leave this place to us, dearest Sidon. Your friend needs your help getting to the bottom of this mystery. Of course it'd be best for me to accompany him. However, I cannot leave you alone in this dangerous place. Did you not entrust this task to us already? We will not be on our own for long. We shall be just fine. But, Sidon, my darling, I truly appreciate that you worry so for my safety. It speaks to the kindness in your heart. But you are Prince of the Zora. One day you will lead the people of your beloved domain. I can see right through you, whether you want me to or not. You are yielding to the fear of losing someone you love again. You must overcome your past and face whatever the future holds with courage. But
Come now.
enough is enough. You are not acting like yourself.
Hey now.
You must leave this place to me. Sweet Sidon, do not get lost in the past. You must keep moving ever onward. Just follow your heart as you always do. My old self, like I always do.
Yes.
It's alright, I swear it. I'm not going anywhere. See, and there it is, clear as day. I was giving in to my fear of once more losing someone I love. He's gonna fall apart. Oh no. The opposite of falling apart. You are right, Yona. I will not give in to this fear, nor forsake my trust in you. I will leave this place to you, my love. Off we go, Link. The pose! He did the thing! Guys. Oh, wrong. He did the thing! Oh my god. I shall blaze on ahead, my friend. Why would you want a Whopper, Declo? What what dark, evil force compels you to go to Burger King? You're so glad. He's clinging to regret over being unable to save his precious sister, Mifa, my poor tormented Sidon. I think he was unknowingly paralyzed from taking action because he feared losing me as well. Yet he's overcome this trial and placed his faith in me. At last, the Sidon I know and love has come back to me. He's the sun in my sky. Take care of him. Oh. Burger King is good because it costs like $3, and that's like pretty much it. So... There. I'm out of arguments. It is nice that it costs like $3. But it is kind of crap. And crap can be good. Like, look. Sometimes, we all have, like, guilty food pleasures, right? Do you guys know, like, that packet soup that costs, like, 99 cents? I love that stuff. It's so good. Like, it's objectively garbage, but I love it. And The Sims 3, too. It's objectively garbage, but I love it. Yeah, cheap food has a special je ne sais quoi, you know? Decide on just jump from here. Oh no, you're looking at the light. What is that? It's me. Oh look, me and my posse rolling up. Oh, this is all sludge. Ew, icky. This is where Sidon and I fought the... Oh my god, this is where we did the Divine Beast thing. We met on that. Yeah. A large fry from McDonald's is delicious. A burger from McDonald's, no thank you. Can I just like go in or... No. Je ne sais quoi. It's so satisfying to say, too. What time is it? 1:22. 90. Yeah, it's 4:20:10. 90. Very simple language. Dude, I remember in kindergarten getting a gold star because I knew how to say dimanche. I always craved that pie afterwards. English can be pretty literal too, yeah? Oh my god, he's on that platform somewhere. Pomme de terre. Like, actually, hold on. Because I remember, it's always funny to me when, like, you know, different languages have words that are, like, completely opposite to each other. So it's like, yeah, actually, the exact equivalent is pineapple, right? Pomme de terre is funny, because it means apple of the earth. But why the hell is a pineapple called an apple? That's not a spiky apple. That's an entirely different thing. French calls it ananas. And, like, almost every language agrees. Except English, who just says, no, spiky apple. Pine cone. That shit's not a cone. That's not shaped like a cone at all. What other, like, 90 tier words do we have in English? W. At least the French have the decency to call it W. It does look more like a V than a U. Do you know what I hate? You know what fucks me up every time? The French word for J is J. Which sounds way too much like a G. No, but their G is J. Fuck that. They just swapped them around. Yeah, Colonel's one of the worst words. Colonel. Colonoscopy. Oh. So that is the clue for reaching the sky. This is, in my opinion, Tears of the Kingdom's greatest weakness in storytelling. It is so boring what they do with the sages at the end of the dungeon. It was amazing when I did it with Riju, because she was my first. And then every other sage hit the same story beats and just the same explanation. It's not like everyone's explanation is different and you get to piece it together going all four. It's just the same. They made a pickle. Colonel.
I have an idea.
Am I getting on your back again? Yeah, you're way faster than me.
It's just as I thought. I can see an entrance at the bottom of the lake. I'll make a path for you. Dive in, Link.
He's a genius! I thought we were gonna go directly up like an idiot. But actually, it's a chasm! Or the water temple. And if it's the water temple. Or a regular ass cave. Oh. Fine then. Oh, I really want that actually. Attack up 10 as a base. 32 base as a decayed weapon is crazy. Oops. Nah, it doesn't matter. We're gonna swim. Okay. That's cool. Now that's something different. The ancient Zora waterworks. Flaneru Great Spring. So I mean, for one, it's gorgeous. But for two, this looks like their solution. I mean, maybe we can use this to purify the water a little bit. My job is just to wander towards glowing lights and getting excited. Just go, ooh, shiny, ooh, shiny. This is very much a shiny. No, I don't think I'm missing anything shiny. I think, guys, for the sake of me, it is non-negotiable that I at least partially fix my sleep schedule. Oh wait, that has shield guard up. I must fix it because I have to do 5 hours of driving on Friday early in the day, and so. I think we're done as soon as I get through here, right? Whatever. I'll leave it there, actually. Yeah, shockingly, right? I mean, I haven't been going for very long, but I also started very late. And if I have exactly half an hour, I have pretty much exactly enough time to review the rough cut of my video before I go to bed, which is something that I'd like to do, so. Let's finish up in the waterworks here. And we will be back to help Sidon later. Now, I'm not gonna be around for a few days. So, because I'm leaving the country for a few days. And I will not be able to stream for a while. Tomorrow I have scrims. Tomorrow's the last day where I could have streamed. And because I have scrims, I'm not going to. So I won't be here on Monday. I won't be here on Friday, rather. I won't be here Friday. I won't be here Saturday. And I won't be here Sunday. And maybe I'll be back Monday. But that does have implications for the actual, documentary challenge, too. It says 6 days left, and we are at 130,000 raised out of 150,000. Okay, so that's actually very difficult if I'm not going to be here for 3 days. I'm going to look into whether Twitch allows me to do an extension. If it doesn't, I will find a solution for you guys, like, just to allow you to spend your sandwiches. Wait a second. But, yeah, no, it'll be until, like, I mean, we're unfortunately going to have to wait a little bit for more Zelda. Like, there's no way around it for me. And on Monday, it might not even be all Zelda, because, like, it seems like the best time for me to try Evercore Heroes with some friends who've been trying to convince me to do it. So, you know, I will say that we are hoping to see more Zelda on Monday, but I honestly have no clue what to expect. Wait, huh? How do I... It'll be nice, though, for me to mix things up. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. Like, 5 hours of driving is a lot. And whenever I go on a major trip, like, I get kind of scared. Like, one that I've directed. I don't really know why I get scared. I guess it's just because I'm getting out of my comfort zone and going to go do something, but, like, oof. Yeesh, you know? So the ancient Zora waterworks were linked to Zonai contraptions. That's gonna make so much mist. It's gonna be so much more humid. That was me. There was a thing down there. You activated a mysterious device in the ruins and then the waterfall appeared. I believe I understand. To a Zora, a waterfall is no different from a path. This must be the meaning behind Watery Bridge. It must. If we climb this waterfall, we'll ascend into the sky. Link, I knew you could do it. My belief in you is as well placed as ever. Someone calling me? What was that sound I just heard? It said come to me. Yeah, I'm going. That's why the Zora armor was main quest, but okay. So yeah, that's all. That's all. I'll see you guys when I see you. Like, there's unfortunately not much more I can say than that. I really wish that was different, but it is what it is. So, everybody, love yourselves, respect each other. I will see you all next time. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Hope you have a great day tomorrow as well. And yeah, I'll be in touch on Discord. I'll still be reachable. I just won't have my equipment to stream. So, good night, everyone.